Okay, Joe, this is your personalized video of the car. I'm going to point out all the details as best as possible. I will follow up with a second video for the engine running, shifting the car into gear, just trying to break up the size of the file and emailing it to you. But if nothing else, I hope this gains you confidence in who you're dealing with and me trying to represent the vehicle to the best of my ability. This is my shop. There's a 66 Mustang underneath the car cover I've had for over 20 years. So I want to first look around the body, just take a walk around, and then we'll hone in on some details. Again, the paint is 13 years old, which shines quite nicely. I would say it's easily a 10-footer car, and when you get close up on it, you see some of the flaws coming through. See the line of sight down the driver's side. All the chrome on the car looks really good. There's no pitting or rust coming through in the chrome. The line of sight down the passenger side. I want to point out some of the lines in the body panel fit-ups. There's a tiny raised area in the hood here that could stand the hood hinge adjustment. There's an area here. The paint is removed in the center of the hood. Coming around to the left fender towards the front, there's an area where the paint has come off, which is kind of an odd place there. A few dings here and there. You see some areas where the paint is chipped at the very bottom of the car. There's one underneath the door handle here. See the gap on the driver door is a little bit wider. Here's some areas at the bottom where some very tiny rust bubbles are coming through. Take a look at the convertible top. No tears in it whatsoever. Just to make sure it doesn't leak, need all the weather stripping replaced around the windows. Again, the real back glass. Some chip areas of paint in a few places. A couple places on the deck lid here. A few areas at the taillight bezel. In the interior, unlock it first. Seeing the inside of the car, no tears in either the driver or the rear seat. The seat track works in the driver's seat. It'll slide forwards and backwards. The light is visibility is dimmed in here right now. You can't really see some of the blue coming through the dye in the dash pad. All the window regulators work as they should. Little crack there in the driver mirror. However, there's no nicks, rock dings, or anything in the windshield. And then get into the engine compartment here. And of course, this is where the money is at with the 390. Showing the fit up of the passenger fender here. That one looks pretty good. You can see some of the overspray that wasn't taped up too well when it was resprayed. The water pump I replaced towards the end of last year. I should have primed and painted it before I put it on. You can see the cast iron getting a little surface rust on it, but it is a new water pump. And where the driver fender meets the, where the right fender meets the right side of the engine compartment, you can see some areas here that's not flat, and some gaps where the fender is mounting that gives an indication of at some point the right side front impact. However, as I said on the phone, with the front end needing rebuilt, if you look at the rear tires, which have been rotated, the inside of the tire is wearing more than the rest of the tread. And I don't believe that right front impact is too significant, because both the tires, which have been rotated, are wearing evenly. So the front end rebuild with ball joints, lower control arms, tie rods, and a front end alignment will go a really long way. I will follow up with another video of the car running, as I'll need to probably charge the battery, and I'll get that to you tomorrow.